You are the definition of health. I love it.
I know. Well, I already hit my max cups of coffee, a while ago for the day.
That's right.
This is in the best interest of everyone. I've moved on to tea.
It's so true. Y'all, where are you seated right now? Are you on the front or the back porch?
We're on the front porch.
It looks wonderful outside. I wish I could open this window and do the same.
I was thinking it was going to be hot, but it really does feel nice out here.
Good. Amazing. Well, early in the morning, I think it's always a safe bet to have some nice balmy weather.
That's right. That's right. And it's Friday. Who couldn't be in a good mood on a front porch on a Friday morning? That's exactly right. Yeah, that's right. Well, guys, thank y'all for being here. I know y'all are probably still tired from last weekend, even though you've had a little bit of time to recover. But y'all, for those of you that don't know, we have Brooke and James Fulcher here with us this morning. And they have just completed a weekend that was a fishing tournament that is in honor of their daughter, Sarah James. And so what we're going to do is we're going to talk a little bit about how the tournament came to be, who it benefits. It's already, you guys, I mean, you have to be so proud of what her legacy is doing. And it's just incredible. So this was what number tournament was this for the Sarah James Fulcher tournament? Was it number 3?
Number 4.
Number 4.
Nice.
Love it. So amazing. It's so amazing. And it's just continued to grow every year.
Yeah. Every year, bigger and bigger.
Well, tell us a little bit about how it started.
When Sarah passed, my brother-in-law actually came to me and suggested that we create a nonprofit organization for Sarah so that she would live forever. And we, of course, thought that was a great idea. And then about 2 weeks later, he called me back and said, hey, let's have a little kind of backyard fishing tournament in Cedar Island. And we'll call it the Sarah James Fulcher Redfish Tournament. And whoever wins will donate their money to Sarah's nonprofit. And, it's just going to be great. We were thinking a couple $100. And we were just so stoked about it. So we went online and went on Facebook and posted, hey, we're going to do this little thing. And in 24 hours, we had over 100 people register to fish.
Oh my gosh.
It's amazing.
So we were immediately like, okay, well, this is no longer a little backyard fishing tournament. So we started getting together and trying to do it the way we're doing it now. I mean, to try to get the community involved and make it something that the community is proud of and wants to be a part of. And it's in Sarah's namesake, so we're very serious about it being done correctly, and it's just an amazing thing for what it's going to be.
Well, and y'all talk about something that you have done. I mean, something that people do want to be a part of, because give us kind of so that first year, do you remember how many boats you had? Do you remember any of the details about participation? And then I want you to tell us about participation this year.
I don't remember the exact amount of anglers that year. I don't know if I have the exact numbers on that.
But
we may have had a few hundred.
Last year, the total anglers is 391 anglers for the third year. And then this year, our total is 604 anglers were in the tournament. I mean, over 200 more this year. So it was a huge leap this year. As for the first year, I can't recall the exact amount, but it's amazing amount of boats and
participation is unbelievable.
yeah, and music and food trucks, and I mean, just this. I mean, y'all. Next year, we're gonna make sure that we let you guys all know well in advance when this is happening, because I can promise you want to be a part of it. I mean, just the music lineup, and I love the fact that the fishing is at night.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's so cool. I mean,
it's much cooler.
Yes, I mean, it's so smart, but I mean, it's so fun and just such a unique and really cool experience. So in the end, this year, what was the prize money? I mean, what was raised? What was the outcome as far as moving this foundation forward?
Well, now, so far as total outcome for money raised, we're actually still calculating donations. We actually still have a lot of people donating. We've had people calling every day, still donating. So we don't have exact figures on that yet. but we won, of course, our prize money for this year. We definitely know the top payout this year for the overall winner, the overall first prize winner, was $63,500, which
Oh, my
was
word.
an amazing amount.
That's got to be a record.
That's what we're most proud of, is a world record for a first place payout for a drum tournament.
That is insane.
That's so
Congratulations. Cool. That's awesome.
And that's what once we were like Googling that and trying to figure it out as the money was coming in. So that's something. And then our lady angler winner was $1,500, and our youth winner was $1,500 this year.
That is awesome.
That is so cool. And so y'all, okay, so let's talk about the foundation, right? And so, I know the foundation is called Another Perspective, right? And so the money that's raised from this tournament goes into the foundation. And then I know some of the amazing things that you guys have done, but will y'all tell us about what you've been doing with that money over the last few years and what your plans are for the future?
Our original plan when we started this was that once we got enough money to do it, we would try to do things that would benefit the communities and create more inclusive access for children of all abilities, for handicapped people, for veterans, for elderly people, and give more recreational equipment to a lot of these down east communities. So we first started, we did a project in Smyrna and did all-inclusive playground there. We've recently done one in Cedar Island at the community center, and just last year we finished one with the Boy Scouts in Davis. And that's actually something I'm really proud of too, is our partnership with the Boy Scouts. They help us a lot with the tournament and the fundraising, and then we help them with Eagle Scout projects and funding projects like this that benefit the community, because the Boy Scouts missions and ours are very similar in a lot of ways.
Sure. That's awesome. So I heard you saying at the beginning, you still have people calling in and asking if they can donate to Another Perspective and in honor of the tournament. Can people throughout the year, how are ways that they can support Another Perspective throughout the year?
So yes, we want people to know that definitely all year long, we need help with volunteer work, especially some of the projects from the previous year, things that we're have already committed to supporting. We need help with building those playgrounds and doing some of that work. Right now, we're still taking donations for this year's tournament. If anybody that wants to reach out and wants to help or volunteer or donate, if they'll go to the website to aperspective.org.
Okay.
That's Another Perspective's website, and they can go on there and contact one of us or reach out so that they can figure out ways to help. We love all the help we get.
Awesome. We'll be sure and put the website URL in the comments so folks can just click on it right from this post.
Yeah, right. Smart. And so guys, where do y'all see the future of the tournament and the future of the foundation, of Another Perspective Foundation? What's your vision for it?
Well, we are just hoping that every year it grows bigger and bigger. We want to continue to support our local community in Carteret County and surrounding areas. We want to go into various ways that we can do that to help support the community. Eventually, there's not only so many playground things you can do and such, but we want to dive into some other things and just find all kinds of ways to help our communities.
So cool. It's so awesome. Okay, y'all, last question about the weekend is, what was the most special moment?
Oh, I'm excited.
I can't tell the story.
All right, James is saying he can't tell it. He'll start crying. So one of the biggest special moments for both of us, our son Sawyer, who is the next one in line to Sarah, he went out fishing for the tournament. He went with our niece and nephew, Riley and Cameron, and they were telling us when they got back in that night that they were out there fishing and they had kept reeling in sharks and some skates and all kinds of not very desired things to be pulling in the boat at the time. Everybody's hoping for a drum. and that Sawyer had gotten discouraged, and he kind of curled up in a ball in the bow of the boat. And just about the time they were going up to check on him, somebody in the back of the boat started pulling a drum in, and Sawyer pounced up and ran to the back of the boat and said, I knew it would work.
Oh.
I was up there praying to Sarah James and prayed for her to send us a drum, and it happened. And I mean, Cameron, I thought he was going to start crying, trying to tell me the story. So it was just, it really, of course, you know, it's an emotional weekend anyway for us. But that was a very special moment to us, that it was like she was there with us all weekend.
Wow. I have full body chills. That's amazing. What a cool story. And I'm sure the reason why you guys continue to do this every year. That's amazing.
I really do believe that the tournament is something that people are proud to be a part of. Absolutely. Or even come to. I make it a point to talk to everybody that comes by there and thank them for being there. And I think everybody in the community does.
Absolutely.
It's amazing.
That's so wonderful, y'all. Man.
MC, are you okay over there?
I mean, that's just this, I mean, I don't know, that's really special.
Yeah.
And you've got to be so proud of the way that Sarah James's legacy is living on and the impact that it's having. And I'm so happy to know that, you know, it's not just centered around this tournament. I'm really thrilled to know, Meg, I'm sure you are too, that there are ways that we can help at other times in the year. So I'm excited about that. And I'm excited to kind of look into that and have our team look into that and figure out how we can participate in other ways too. So
absolutely.
Thank you guys so much for being here. And Meg, will you ask them our favorite question?
I sure will. Y'all, we ask all of our guests this question, and you guys can answer it together. You can answer it separately. It is totally up to you. But we're curious, what is saving your life right now? It can be big and it can be small, whatever you feel.
Especially, I think after such an emotional weekend, I would definitely say family. Mm-hmm. We are blessed with such an amazing family. Our extended family, the way we have all come together and do this every year and still leave it talking to each other, you know, and everybody being healthy and loving being a part of this, it gives me strength for a long time. About the time it wears off, I start looking forward to the next year. So it keeps me smiling.
That's so great. That's so great. Brookie, how about you?
I think he covered the big points. Of course, those are the things overall in life that I'm most thankful for. As far as most recent thing that I would be thankful for, it would be the past weekend and the awesome turnout we had, and that God gave us beautiful weather this year. Nobody was swimming around out there in a rain and thunderstorm.
Right. After last year.
Just for everybody's help and volunteering and everyone coming together to make such an awesome thing and such a celebration of her life.
That's awesome. And I'm sure you guys have extended your family through this tournament every year. I'm sure folks who come in and volunteer and fish in the tournament think of you guys as family as well. So I know that they're appreciative, and we're appreciative that you guys have kind of spearheaded this in our community. And I can tell you, a lot of my friends, they call this last weekend their favorite weekend of the whole year. So yeah, saw it many, many times on social media this past week.
So wonderful, guys. Well, congratulations. Yeah, congratulations to you guys for pulling off, and to all the family and the folks. I mean, golly, for all the people that participate in making that tournament happen. Thank you to them, and thank you to you guys, and so much love, and what a wonderful experience and what a wonderful impact you guys are having on the community. So thank you all for being here. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Y'all get some rest.
Have a great morning.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Wow.
Oh, man, what a story.
We did not pack our tissues for that one.
I know. I mean, that was really amazing. So
yeah.
That's I don't know. I mean, talk about something that has legs and that has, you know, I mean, just the growth from last year to this year. It's unbelievable. So you think about the over the life of that tournament and what's to come. It's just really amazing to think about.
Absolutely. I read an article and they were talking about how they were doing research. I think James mentioned it earlier. They were doing research about the record for a redfish tournament. And at the beginning, before the tournament even happened, it was like around 60,000. And then they blow it out of the water with the prize money at 63,000 this year. Wild. That was that's been the talk of the town for the past week. So I know they've got to be proud.
No kidding.
That's awesome.
No kidding. Well, I'm so glad. That was great. I feel inspired to start my day now.
Me too. And I have a permanent smile on my face. Can't get rid of it.
What is saving your life right now?
Well, this weekend I get to go on a little excursion, a little outdoors, airy, eating, having a couple sips of, refreshing beverages in Charleston. So I get to go with some of my girlfriends, and I'm very, very excited. Thanks to your recommendations and Corinne, your friend Corinne's recommendations.
Exactly right.
Very excited. So it'll be nice to get away for a little bit and have some downtime.
I'm so glad. It's very, very well deserved and long overdue. So, so much fun.
I'm excited. I'm excited. What's saving your life, MC?
I'm going to say that it's not a what, I think it's a who. I think that who is saving my life right now are the teachers of Carteret County.
Shoo.
Thank you guys. Thank you for being prepared to welcome our children back with open arms. I know some of the schools have already gone back, but thank you guys. I'm really excited. I know that last year was tough, and I think now more than ever, our kids are just, the normalcy and the education and the love and the kindness that you guys show your students. It's just very, very appreciated. So we're really excited to see you guys on Monday.
Absolutely. And I know you're excited, MC, to drive to 2 different schools now.
Exactly right.
Yay.
Exactly right. Two new schools for each kid. So
yay.
It's a big year. I know, but I think it's a big year for everybody because granted, I know we don't know what's going to happen with this variant and kind of, and I think the thing is now we're prepared for whatever comes, right? We know we can handle it. And I'm just excited that at this point, it appears that we're going to be heading back into a relatively normal school year.
I can't wait for you guys, but
yeah.
Good. Have a great last weekend of your kiddos being home for summer, and hope you find a little relaxation in there.
Yep. You travel safely and have so much fun.
Thanks, MC.
See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.